Hello, everybody. Welcome to Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. Today we're going to be doing a coffee. Are you familiar with it? Stand by. Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's House Blend. No, Buc-ee's is. It's headquartered out of Texas. It is like a giant convenience store. I mean, 100 gas pumps. They known for their brisket. Known for the coffee, actually. Known for the clean bathrooms. Got a lot of cool stuff in there. I could tell you, reference some of their coffee bar stuff. They've got a selection of creamers and syrups that's out of this world, right? To put in your coffee. I mean, it's crazy what they have in there. Only one Buc-ee's, and they're growing throughout the United States off major interstates, has an actual, what I call like a Starbucks type thing in it, all right? Where they'll make you the espressos, the lattes, all the different types of coffees. The rest of them have the typical coffee bar, except this one is kind of giant with, like I say, the creamers, sweeteners, the syrups. All right. Now, I tried to find out where this was made. All right. And I can't find out. When I mean made, I mean roasted. Don't know. Doesn't say on here. It just says house blend coffee, medium roast, 100% premium Arabica coffee, freshly ground. Both sides have directions for making it. But nowhere does it say made in America. It does say that. Anyway, you familiar with Buc-ee's? If you know where they source their beans from, or probably easier to find would be who roasts it for them. Because they have won a few awards for coffee shop. TripAdvisor, I think, made them #1. Personally, me, of the ones I like, and Buc-ee's isn't bad. I've stopped in it, various road trips. I like Wawa. A little stuck on Wawa if I'm going to pick a coffee place. That's a coffee shop. Now, before I get started, I'm expecting this to be a coffee that pleases everybody. What do I mean by that? So, more or less is house blend, kind of a donut blend, something that's not strong, that would hit, the palates of a lot of people. You're traveling, you want a cup, you get in the car, you don't want it too bitter, you don't want it too strong, you don't want water, right? So kind of a medium tasting thing. You see by the color, I brewed a little strong because I am used to, I do a lot of reviews of freshly roasted coffee. People who source their own beans, roast their own beans, experiment, do the blending. So I wanted this a little stronger to kind of give me some flavor here. And those, by the way, those brewing instructions, that's fine. But when you order, just to give you a heads up, in my opinion, freshly roasted, or you get the whole bean, or they roast it and grind it and send it straight to you, you probably start out with half of that amount and see if it's all right for you. Because there's no comparison between the strength of a freshly ground coffee or roasted and something that's been done and who knows how long it's been sitting. So let's get into it. I thought it'd be fun, by the way. So I just tasted it. Let me it's typical coffee shop smell. Yeah, and I like it. It's kind of what I grew up with, the old Maxwell House or Folgers in a can type thing. When I was a kid, I used to smell it. I always liked coffee. I really did. So that's the smell of it. Doesn't smell stale. Doesn't smell, it's got a nice coffee smell. I'm not picking out a bunch of stuff out of it. It's got a coffee smell to it. Some coffees I can pick out chocolate and leather and things like that. Tobacco. This one here, fruit if it's a light roast. It was just a traditional coffee smell. And then taste. Now I'm tasting it. So let's concentrate. Does it have enough taste? I've brewed a little dark. Yes, it does. Once again, typical diner, coffee shop, donut shop, coffee. I brewed it just a tad strong. It's got a little more flavor. A little bitterness on the back end, but I like that because I am drinking coffee and I want to know it. It's not crazy. I'm going to put a little heavy cream in it. Yeah, I mean, they source some, oh, I don't know where they source it. Probably Colombia. Colombia makes some of the best coffee and some of the worst coffee that's used for filler a lot. Both. They're the biggest coffee producer in the world. Not my favorite place for coffee, but they do. There's some great coffee coming out of there. There's no doubt about it. I like the cream. Knocks out just the tip of that bitterness. Still got that great coffee taste. I'll tell you, it does come through. The cream, the coffee taste. This is how I would probably drink it on a road trip. I'd get me a large and sip away after my quick stop at Buc-ee's or wherever I stopped. For the road, I like Buc-ee's. If I'm already somewhere and there's a Wawa, I'll go there at least once because I like their sandwiches and I get a cup of coffee. All right, because I'm traveling, so like I have my setup when I travel. All right, that's it. Just wanted to do a Buc-ee's. Thought it'd be fun, and it was fun, and it is fun, isn't it? Check out my channel. Check out my playlist. If you like coffee, you're going to be amazed. I mean that because I have a playlist with a ton of coffee stuff in it. Ways to make it every way you can. Grinders, every type of coffee, different series, top 10 coffees in Mexico, the 50 basically best that I've found coffee, one from each state in the United States. Goes on and on and on. I got playlists. I got my favorite coffee house, which is Teperos. I got all of it. I got every kind of coffee, every region, every type of blend, every type of roast level, every type of processing of the coffee. It's a lot of fun. I've learned a lot. You can learn a lot from those playlists too. Anyway, thanks for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to sub.